Hey guys, it's me. So, did you watch the Game Awards last night? Because I was so happy. I mean, we've all been living under the impression that the Game Awards are rigged, which I think is true. However, Arkham Shadow won. I've been saying this since the start. They were gonna win the VR Game Awards even before I started it. And yes, this was a well deserved win. However, that means we're getting a sequel. Now, what would they even call the sequel? I mean, if they release it, it should be definitely a continuation from all this, the Rat King and whatever. Probably taking at least, give or take, 8 months later. They could even do like 3 months later. They could even do a year later after this. Like maybe after Harvey Dent has become an established Two-Face. Yes, when he's become like more established as Two-Face in Gotham and everything, maybe after he supposedly breaks out with the Joker, we could get that. And that sounds good. However, who we there's a specific okay. There's a specific update coming up, 1.2 comes up with like some few extra like challenge maps, I think stealth and combat. I am waiting for that. I want to do extra combat predator challenges. And yeah, I mean, yeah, I just decided to just talk to myself in the mirror because why not? Look at how cool these physics are, dude. Just everything. Look at that. My fingers are like jelly. Yeah, boy. Okay, so yeah, actually, I have nothing to really say, but except the fact of the quality of this game. I mean, everything. It's got probably one of the best graphics I've ever seen in a VR game. Ones up there, I think, are like Red Matter. You know, yeah, I've only basically played like Red Matter, and the other games I've tried are just like Trials or whatever. This is the official game that I technically bought. Still using my MetaQuest Plus subscription. I mean, I recommend you give it a shot, actually. The MetaQuest Plus subscription isn't so bad. They give you like one game, no, two games every 2 weeks, and then you got an entire other catalog of other popular games like Beat Saber, I think, or was it Synth Heroes, and a few other story mode games. It's cool. So, like, yeah, bro. I haven't actually touched this game in like weeks because yeah, I think I was done. And I was like, well, I'm not a smart guy for finding details or whatever. And spoiler alert, I haven't found any details because I told you I'm not so observant with finding that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm pretty much lost. However, we're proud of you, Camouflage. You guys, not just Camouflage. Hey, we gotta give props to Roger Craig Smith for basically being the Batman after an entire decade. Troy Baker, as always, killing every role he's in. Um, oh my God, I forgot Alfred's name. God, Jarvis something. Oh my God, Jarvis. Oh my God, Martin Jarvis, I think. Yeah, playing Alfred. Who's another character? Who's another prominent? Oh yeah, Tara Strong as Harley Quinn. I mean, she's better here. She is on the verge of becoming Harley Quinn, but here she's more empathetic. Basically, her real self, her true self. She's also relaxed. No one likes a screaming Harley Quinn. Sorry, and yeah, everyone, just all the amount of references they've stuffed into this game, all the, you know, the combat's top notch, bro. I have so much fun, and like the one thing I love about the combat is like when you can like pull out your gadgets, your batarang, for example, but then you can also combine it with another gadget, so you don't have to stick to one. That's a huge plus point from like the console games, and also, well, everything. And since the recent update, this game's been a lot stable. Like reason why I actually didn't even want to play Arkham Shadow like this past month or so was because like my game kept on crashing. Like I couldn't start up any challenge maps when getting the game. I get in the game, after starting up, I pick my save, and then I try to go to challenges, and I click challenge start, and the challenge doesn't start. It's like it just loads the infinite loading screen, and it just nada, nothing. Here, this update has fixed that. And I feel like the textures have improved as well. I should get my hands on that Quest Games Optimizer. I recommend you do it as well. Basically ups everything a notch, from resolution to frame rate, everything, tessellation, shadows, you know. Yeah. Dude. Anyway, I'm still kind of waiting for like the next updates, which is like the character viewer, I think New Game Plus as well, but this should be coming out like next month. Sorry. I forgot. It's that time of the year where we can say next year. Yes, next year in January we will get those updates. Right now we're just waiting for an update to bring those challenge maps, I think. Yeah, those challenge maps. And yeah, goddamn. I really enjoyed this game. Like, I just remember having my doubts in the beginning, but not simply because I have a problem against VR, but more like I just thought, man, VR games already are short as hell. So how would you tell a really compelling narrative in such a short runtime? Like Red Matter, for example, is a game I played in about 3 sittings. And let me tell you, 3 sittings in like, at least each sitting was about 1 hour, 30 minutes at least. So that's like about 4 hours, 4.5 hours. Yeah, 4.5 hours that I needed to play that game, and I finished it. And I was like, bro, this is considered to be like a AAA game, but it's really short, and I enjoyed it, but it was really short. This has to be the longest VR game I've actually played in a while. Like, even excluding the collectibles. The first time I played it, I didn't collect collectibles like a madman. I just collected what I saw, and then I was like, yeah, I can always come back later. It's a game. I don't need to rush myself. And I still saw that I put in a lot of hours into this game story. I mean, there's no free roam, so all that time isn't going to be added up by just free roam alone. Of course, if there was free roam in a game like this, I would spend hundreds of hours just free roaming. Yeah, dude. Everything about this game. Sure, there are some bad points about this game. Like, one thing I do not like, okay, one of the few things I do not like, that Harvey being the Rat King. I get it. It's not exactly as like a low punch, like who's that guy's name? Jason Todd is Arkham Knight in Arkham Knight. It's not as bad of a reveal as that, but it just felt like the build-up was there, but the final blow was like there, like build up there, right there. That was the hitting point. Was low. I mean, because we always thought, okay, the Rat King, he's got to be someone important. Yeah, he's got to be someone. We always thought it was Ratcatcher because irony, but Arkham games don't do irony. So, what is it? And then Bruce just goes to Harvey, and he's like, "You're the Rat King," and I'm like, bruh. That killed me. Like the way he just deadpan said it, like it was funny. But I did like the relationship between Bruce and Harvey. I mean, if you read certain papers, and I think there's a voice message by Harvey, he's explaining basically like Bruce's, personal life that he's not revealing to anyone else is kind of getting in the way of things. So Harvey's like, yo, stop being like a dick or whatever it is. Go and meet Leslie. Go and apologize to her. Go do this, do that. And, and he doesn't know that Bruce is Batman until, he finds that out. And also Joe Chill. I mean, Yeah, we've never really seen Joe Chill in a Batman game. Hey, quote me if I'm wrong. I've not really played much of the old Batman games, but he's in the game, and we as Batman meet up with him. Malone as Malone, this Giga Chat face. We meet as Malone with him, and we grow this kind of relationship kind of thing. And the guy, you can tell he's got like so much remorse and everything. You sort of want to feel for the guy, even though, um, okay, for me, I kind of turned my brain off. I mean, I knew that name sounded familiar, but I was like, but like for like people who didn't turn their brains off, they were like, yeah, that's Joe Chill. That's Joe Chill. And so when we find out that it's Joe Chill for real, that was really good. That was really good. I mean, the guy was sorry. I am not saying that what he did was okay. I am not saying that. Just you could kind of feel that. Now I'm kind of undecided because hey man, he killed his parents for a couple $100, bro. That is not, there's no justifying killing some kid's parents in front of him. The fact that he even decided that he could have killed Bruce, but he didn't want to do something that far because killing a kid, of course, is worse than killing him. But you get the point. Yes. Did I forgot? Yeah, I forgot to mention this one thing. Officer Balls being in this game. Swear to God, I did not know he worked for Tiger. I thought that he was some sort of brokey bloke living in Gotham as some sort of drunkard, like according to his logs in Arkham Asylum, and then he joins as a guard in the asylum, and that's how things build up. But now Tiger's involvement has become more prominent. It really adds to that build up, coming to Arkham City or whatever. So Arkham Shadow is definitely getting a sequel. So it's not going to be Arkham Shadow 2, that's for sure. Every Arkham game just has to have a different name. So what could it be? Could it be Arkham? Arkham. I don't know. Arkham. Yeah, wow. Dude, I got no idea. Uh, yeah, I got no idea. But dude, Malone, best character in the game. Swear, like, Roger Craig literally made me believe that Bruce and Malone were two different people. Like, Bruce is just all that serious guy trying to be someone else, something else. Like Batman, he's always like, yeah, thanks, help me out, do this, do that, whatever. And then Malone has got like that chill Italian American kind of accent, like, he trying to sound like this these days, huh? Like, you know what I mean. Anyway, I think I'm yapping. I don't know if you guys actually like me yapping or whatever, so yeah, bro. They did a superb job. Camouflage deserves it. And people complaining about Astrobot. Shh. Astrobot's a good game. Like, I get it. Wukong was dope, and one of the craziest things that like made it matter so much was that it was Wukong and not Wokong. It was just its own. It was its own vibe. But the thing is, I just remember that when it released and it came out, it was all the talk and everything, and then it just it died super fast. Like Dragon Ball's Sparkling Zero. I don't know. That game died really fast. But when Astrobot came out, it was the talk for a while. I mean, it's still, again, even if Wukong should have won, Astrobot isn't a bad pick either. I mean, we should be happy that at least the Game Awards this year were not rigged. They did not pick a game like, what was it? Like when they chose like Last of Us 2 to be the game of the year, like, bro. Or the one time that I still won't forget that we were robbed so bad was Uncharted for not winning the game of the year, and it was instead Overwatch. Like, dude, Overwatch is just for gooners, bro. It's just for gooners. That is why they're trying so hard now to try and compete with Marvel Rivals, but there's no change to that. Marvel Rivals has taken everything by the storm, and that's a good thing. That's a really good thing. It's a really good balanced game. Pretty fun for everyone. You should try it. Hey, if they do release another Arkham game, they should really keep like a weather cycle, because every other Arkham game doesn't have a weather cycle. Yes, in a way, but the only game that was technically meant to have a weather cycle was Arkham Origins, because Arkham Asylum had just rain. Keep quiet. Arkham Asylum had just rain. Arkham City, in the trailer, it had like rain like this, but then in the game, it had snow. And then in Arkham Knight, it had rain. And then you can glitch the game to give yourself snow, but it's technically not part of the game because it's like not even rendered properly. Like footsteps don't even really show. So it's just a kind of a glitch you can get by to make the game look better for you. But Arkham Origins was meant to have a weather system because through, as you know, you're playing around Christmas time. The further you go on the story, the weather conditions worsen. You used to get certain whiteouts. The snow piles up. I think that even used to cause like a problem with like enemies or something like that. Like it had like an environmental issue, which adds more to the detail of it. And then yeah, but they just couldn't do it. And this game, I kind of noticed it, but why do I feel like they added this in an update? Like there wasn't as much like rain. It used to be more of a foggy type of vibe. But yeah, now it looks like there's more rain effects, especially when you're going to beat the Rat King. But hey, that was fun. And maybe I'll start doing more challenge maps, combat challenges. You know. I hope you've actually played this game. Because the people who are going to keep on yapping, saying that Arkham Shadow isn't good, you need to shut up. You need to shut up, okay? Cannot say that the game is bad if you haven't even tried it. And you cannot say that the game is bad even if you've tried it, if you don't want to look for what's good. Because that is not fair. That just makes it super biased. Gotta be fair. I love this game as much as the other Arkham games. But there are things that I also don't like. And that's fine. No game is meant to be perfect. No game is perfect. Your perfect game could still be super flawed. Alright? But flaws, that's alright. We're not expecting to have a perfect game. If a perfect game really existed, like nothing was wrong with the game, well, then that's a bad thing. Because then too much expectations already set. I mean, we already have enough expectations already for people making games. Having a perfect game, way too much expectations. So you get it, right? Yeah. Yeah, you get it. You get it. Alright. I hope to see you guys next time or something. I'll see you. Please be sure to tell me that you will give this game a little try. And, yeah. Anyway, I've been trying to imitate Malone's voice, but nah, I'm not gonna do that. Nah, not that kind of person. My voice is even sick anyway. But see you guys, all right? Have a nice one, and what's that thing I say? Stay awesome.